The past year and a half has been earth-shattering, life-altering, physically painful, emotionally devastating. I wake up and I think, did that happen?
We are back with the story that hits close to home for us. Jill, you have some personal news you'd like to share with us today.
I have been diagnosed with breast cancer.
On the other side, it's been beautiful and life-changing and magical.
This is it, the final chemo.
Jill Martin is the most perfect honoree for the Dubin Breast Center because what she's done with her journey, particularly in making it public and sharing it with the public.
I don't think cancer wants you to be honored. Cancer is more powerful than any of us. It just is. But my part of the disease could have been prevented, and I can't watch anybody else go through it.
When we all found out that she had been diagnosed with breast cancer, first of all, we knew that the cancer was going to lose.
Jill comes from a long line of very strong women. And by strong, I mean survivors. And by strong, I mean not to succumb to difficulties in life.
We lost my grandmother to breast cancer. My mother had DCIS. She is healthy and happy and fabulous. I did not realize we had breast cancer on my father's side. I didn't really even know you could get it from your dad's side. Then it was like game on. It was just a year of like fighting for my life.
We always knew that she was fierce and determined. She opened up her heart to everybody, but she did it with strength because she knew that she was going to get through it.
She handled that diagnosis like a champ. She accepted it and she just decided she's a fighter and she was going to turn this thing around.
Jill was determined from the very beginning to use her story, to use her platform, to use our megaphone, to use it to do some good.
Don't be scared to go get that test. Don't not get your mammogram. Don't put it off. The alternative is worse. Get the information, use it for your power, and you take the power into your own hands.
Jill has shared those moments where it wasn't a good day. She has shared those moments where it wasn't a pretty day.
This looks just like me, right? It's hard.
But I think she's also shared the silver linings, and she's also shared how she can fight through those moments. I think that the power of that speaks to survivors everywhere.
It was someone that they could take advice from, saying, did you see what Jill said this morning on the Today Show? I'm gonna go get that gene test. I'm gonna go tell my doctor that the sonogram's not enough, the mammogram's not enough. I wanna get an MRI.
That she was BRCA positive, go through the understanding of the genetic testing, it coming from the father's side, that men were even able to have this, raising awareness that it doesn't discriminate.
What I can say is that from a personal standpoint, I have a history of cancer in my family. I've had cancer. And when Jill's doctor was on with her and talking about the BRCA gene, after the segment, I pulled her aside and I said, I've got a daughter, a younger daughter. Should I get tested?
In fact, Jill and Dr. Port, after you were last here and we talked, and Dr. Port said, given my family's history of breast cancer and such, I'm getting genetically tested. I'm waiting for the results now. So thank you for what you're doing. Really appreciate that.
She's shown so many people to take the next step in their health journey.
She has given people the courage, people that feel isolated in their journey.
She has inspired people to educate themselves, to donate, to spread the word, and to save someone and his or her family from the hell that we have gone through.
I just want to scream from the rooftops. If you have cancer in your family, a lot of cancer in your family, not just breast cancer, everybody should be told if genetic testing is appropriate for them.
By the Dubin Breast Center, honoring my sister Jill, they're honoring a person that doesn't just talk about helping people, she does it.
By honoring Jill Martin, we're choosing to honor an individual who has truly been an inspiration to so many and an empowering force to so many, including us, her doctors, those who've had the privilege of taking care of her.
I think the entire country can see what Dr. Port and what the Dubin Center has done, thanks to Jill.
From the bottom of my heart, Dr. Port, Dr. Sperano, and the entire Dubin and Mount Sinai staff, thank you for loving and caring for me and for saving my life. It's an honor that I was given this to help other people. I know that's hard to believe that I believe that, but I do. Everything else is like extra.